What is going on, everybody, and welcome back once again. My name is Jordan, also known as J Monster, and you are watching another Winds of Magic video. Today we're going to be looking at Aqshy, the Red Wind, and the associated lore of fire. I hope you guys enjoy. Aqshy, the red wind of magic flowing from the north and south poles, is the essence of mortal experience, representing the abstract notion of passion in its broadest sense. An expression of courage, brashness, enthusiasm, and the heat felt when emotions run high, Aqshy coalesces wherever excitement and passion can be found. Naturally, large concentrations of Aqshy can be found wherever mortals reside. Temporal heat also acts as a conduit for Aqshy, and so spells involving this wind almost invariably involve fire, and those blessed, or perhaps cursed, with the witch sight will see Aqshy pooling around open flames, volcanoes, and dry deserts. Aqshy is the literal fuel for the lore of fire, an offensive lore whose practitioners are called pyromancers, or bright wizards as they belong to the Bright Order. Of all the lores of magic we've covered so far, Aqshy is the most straightforward in its purpose, the lore of fire being among the first revealed to mankind by Teclis the Archmage. True to the nature of their wind of magic, pyromancers are often temperamental, easily riled, and expressive beings, quick to anger and to violence. As a whole, the lore of fire is the most straightforward of all the lores we've looked at so far. While the lore of shadow specializes in trickery and deceit to strike down and neutralize a mage's foes, the lore of fire is the manipulation of this element in all its forms, its spells ranging from simple fire blasts and fireballs to unstoppable infernos that can reduce entire regiments to cinders. As a result, magisters from the Bright Order are highly sought after for their use in war. In Warhammer Total War, the lore of fire is in a fairly anomalous position. It has some solid buffs in the form of the Flaming Sword of Ruin, which gives friendly units missile and weapon damage, in addition to magical and fire damage, making it very useful for countering trolls and other units with the regeneration trait. As well as Cascading Fire Cloak, which confers a sizable bonus to melee defense and AP damage, making it particularly useful for two-handed armor-piercing units already in melee. However, as direct damage offensive spells are weaker at higher unit sizes, players playing on Ultra may find a lore that relies heavily on this sort of spell to be perhaps less suited to their purposes than, say, the lore of life or shadows. Either way, the lore of fire can be powerful under the right circumstances, to say nothing of the satisfaction that comes from sweeping up your enemies in a vortex of fire, or charring goblins to ash with a well-placed burning skull. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our look at Aqshy and the lore of fire, and I hope that you'll join me again next week when we look at Shyish, the purple wind, and the lore of death. Until then, take care everybody. Bye-bye!